This video is a tutorial on how to complete a verification of transferability form. This form is often abbreviated as a VOT. The verification of transferability is a form through our registrar's office. It is used to determine the equivalency and transferability of a course from another institution to UMBC. All currently active UMBC students are required to obtain permission from UMBC's registrar's office prior to taking a transfer course. Failure to obtain permission prior to enrolling in non-UMBC coursework may result in the course not being accepted for transfer by UMBC and/or result in the transfer coursework not applying towards UMBC degree requirements. You will find that the form is located on the Registrar's Office website, registrar.umbc.edu. If you click Forms and then Transfer Request Forms, you will be able to access the Verification of Transferability form. You should submit this form at least 3 weeks in advance of the course start date at the other institution, but the sooner you submit the form, the better. This will allow you to receive a decision about equivalency and transferability of the course prior to the first day of classes. To start the VOT process, you will first determine the course that you would like to take at the other institution. You will then complete the request form. If you're requesting to take a course that is required for your major, minor, or certificate, an advisor will need to review the form, and then the registrar's office will determine official transferability and equivalency. Submitting a VOT form does not obligate you to take the course at the other institution. If you are looking at various institutions or course options, you may submit as many VOT forms as needed. The next slides will show you the various components of the form. When completing the form, your name and email will autofill. Please indicate the semester and year in which you want to take the course at the other institution. If your plans change and you decide that you would like to take the class at a different time, please submit another form with updated semester and year. You will also indicate if the course you are planning to take is required for your major. An advisor's signature is not required for general education or elective courses. If the course is needed for your major, you will need to enter your advisor's name and email address. This will allow for your advisor to automatically receive a copy of the form to review upon submission. Lastly, you will select your major and click Next. Now you're ready to start the form. You will indicate where you are planning to take the course, for example, Montgomery College, the semester you are planning to take the course, the course number, for example, English 101, the course title, for example, English Composition, and the number of credits associated with the course. Next, you will indicate your desired UMBC equivalency, as well as indicate if you are a Shady Grove student, a current graduation candidate, or participating in a special program. You will then check any of the check boxes that apply. Please note that if this will be your third attempt at the course, you will need to speak to your advisor regarding your options, as a petition is required for all third attempts. This is an example of a completed VOT form. In this example, the student is requesting a verification of transferability of Math 181 at Montgomery College. The student is requesting to receive the equivalent of UMBC's Math 151 course. This student has indicated that they have previously taken the course, so this will be their second attempt. We will take a closer look at the advisor portion and registrar section next. In this example, the student's advisor indicated in the comment section that they support the student's request to take the class elsewhere pending registrar's approval. An advisor's signature does not guarantee transferability and equivalency, as only the registrar's office can offer official determination. The registrar's office may also make additional comments about the student's circumstances using the provided check boxes. The first statement means that the student has already transferred the maximum amount of allowed credits to UMBC. The second statement means that the student must provide a syllabus or course description in order to make determination of transferability and equivalency. The third statement means that the student must obtain permission from UMBC's Academic Success Center before repeating the course for a third attempt. The registrar's office will then sign the form and the student will receive a decision via email. Here are some tips for success to make sure your VOT process is as smooth as possible. Before deciding to take a class at another institution, we encourage you to speak with your advisor to discuss the pros and cons. This is especially important if you're considering a repeat of a course at another institution. Submitting a VOT is not a binding decision, so you can change your mind at any point in time. If you decide to change your path, that is okay. Just make sure to submit a verification at least 3 weeks in advance. If you have any questions or concerns about the VOT process, you can request assistance at registrar.umbc.edu/RT/transfer-services. Finally, you will need to send UMBC your official transcript after completing the course at the other institution. UMBC will not automatically receive your transcript from the other institution. Please note that if you are planning to take a course outside of UMBC that will be needed as a prerequisite for a course in the subsequent semester, your transfer grade must post to your UMBC record in order to enroll in the course that requires that course as a prereq. For example, if you take a pre-calculus equivalent course at another institution, you cannot enroll in Calculus 1 here at UMBC until UMBC receives and processes your official transcript from the other institution. If you are a student in the College of Natural and Mathematical Sciences, please contact cnmsadvising@umbc.edu with any questions. All other majors should contact their advisor for assistance.